little room. Welcome to my little room. Welcome to my little room. Welcome. Welcome to Paul's little room, and I'm very excited because today we're going to be doing the final assembly of the version 1 prototype. Now, as you can see, these are the finished cups. I've tested them attached to the lovely headband that I got from a online Chinese company. They fit very nicely, very comfortable. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be showing you the assembly of the components in the cups. Now, just for the purpose of this prototype, I'm going to be disassembling this SR80 from Grado, and what I'm doing this for is I'm using the drivers and the existing cables, and then I'm going to be doing the version 2 of a prototype with a detachable cable and also dedicated drivers which have not been stolen from another pair of headphones. So first of all, I need to just take these pads off and disassemble them. So these just come off like that. Just see there's a little, just a rubber grommet at the end holding this in. Now, it's always best to, with a Grado, they do not mark the headphones, so always keep a mental note what side you're looking at. Look, a bit of a mess. I'm going to heat these up on a hot plate. Okay, so as you can see, I've cleaned the glass on my 3D printer, and I'm going to heat the glass to 90 degrees. So I'm just going to do that now. Now, I do not want this to be so hot that it's going to risk damaging the drivers. As you can see, the drivers are on this side. I'm going to heat this side, and then there's just a bit of heat gun glue holding this together, just a very small amount. So what you want to do is get that hot air really warming the whole of the cup up very gently until I can prise these apart. And then this is the component, including the cable, that I'm going to place inside my own headphone design. Okay, so this has been heating up for about 5 minutes. I'm going to see if I can part one of these cups. Nope, no movement, so I'm going to leave it another 5 minutes. Maybe I'll put a bit of cloth on top to help with this process. Okay, so I've placed a dishcloth on top of the components to help them warm up. I've waited a good 8 minutes now, and they're not quite hot enough, so I'll just leave them like that for a little bit. Okay, so I've increased the temperature to 100 degrees. Cups are starting to separate from the driver housings. So let's give this a try. I've upped the heating, and I'm going to see if I can pry these cups apart. Oh yes, look at that. So that's number 1. Now this is the right hand cup. Labelled it there. I'll just put that very carefully on the side. And this one. Beautiful. Look at that. See, these are only held together with heat glue. It's not the everyday heat glue that you can get in B&Q. I've researched this a little bit, and Grado did improve the glue that they were using. So this has been tested acoustically and tested to work at the frequencies that headphones that they're making are going to be subjected to. These are the Latus Mark I. Latus means space in Latin, wide open space. These have a very spacious sound. I've only just built these. These are the first prototype of the Latus. And if I show you a little bit closer, the finish is a bit rough in places, but these will be printed eventually in a more permanent material. So, but I'm very pleased. Stainless steel grille. There's going to be brass bushings here. I've bought the brass bushings, but I'm going to wait till I have the Mark II to use those brass bushings. And then the cable on the Mark II is going to be a detachable version. These are the detachable cable terminals. The next stage is the tuning. Now, so far, I'm going to show you what I've done without testing these on a rig. They're going to be sent off to Custom Cans UK, where they're going to put these on a proper professional rig and then test them, and then see if there's any tweaking that needs to be done with the tuning before trying to produce these in a quicker, more professional way. So with this tuning material added inside the cups, it really does add a lot more control to the bass, because these were really, I would say, excessively bassy headphones when I first tried them on, without putting any felt inside and in here. Once I put the felt in, so as you could see earlier, I've placed it around the driver and then the felt there. And what that means is, behind your ear, some of the sound is going to be absorbed, but it's also going to be reflected back at your ear, whilst on the front this is more absorbent with the fenestrated holes, and it gives more of a spacious a sense of space. So this is going to heighten what I'm getting with the angled cups. So together with the very thin mesh, stainless steel mesh, some holes round here. There are 4 holes which enable the air to come in the sides as well. And then you have that tuning, and the depth of this pad make this a very spacious sounding headphone, but also it has fantastic bass. Once we've got a few of the Mark II ready to go, we can then send them out for people to test. So I hope you've enjoyed this design process, and I'm hoping that one day lots more people will get a chance to listen to these. So that's it for now. Goodbye.